Hello, I'm Ollie and this is Simple Watch Reviews, where I review simple watches in a straightforward way. Today my review of another AliExpress bargain, the Watchdives WD1980. Okay, so here we have the watch, the Watchdives WD1980. Hasn't it got a fantastic look? Really clean, really legible, a really nice military style watch. It is of course a borrowed look, so this is a homage to watches made by CWC, the Cabot Watch Company, so they make watches for the British military, including dive watches like this. So like CWC, Watchdives offer this in a variety of kind of different styles. So you can get ones with a black case like this, and in the CWC case these are known as the SBS divers. So the SBS, the Special Boat Service, is kind of like the British equivalent of the Navy SEALs. They also do ones with a stainless steel case and a variety of different dial designs as well. You can also get a day date version. So this version, the no date version, has a Seiko WH31 quartz movement inside, which as you can see ticks 4 times a second, so it kind of looks like an automatic movement. The day date version has a Ronda 517 inside instead, so that one I think just ticks once a second. So specs wise, it's 39mm in diameter, which is probably my favourite size for a diver. I've got pretty small 6¼ inch wrists, so that 39mm size tends to fit me pretty well. It's 45.5mm on the lug to lug, 20mm lug width, so you can put a variety of different straps on it easily enough. Because it's black, so the supplied NATO that it comes with has black hardware, so you may want to consider that if you're doing strap swaps. I've also got a like a Unidirectional style elastic strap for this one, which does have black hardware. Black and orange looks really, really good, I think. It's nice and slim as well. It's only 9.6mm thick, so even with the NATO strap, which obviously bulks it out a little bit on the wrist, it wears really nice and close to the wrist, which I definitely appreciate. It's got sapphire crystal with a bit of anti-reflective on there, and the bezel is sapphire as well. The bezel is really nice. It catches the light in a really pleasing way. I'm pretty sure the bezels on the CWCs are just aluminium. I don't think they're sapphire, but I do think they've done a nice job with this. It's a nice addition to an affordable watch. It's a 120 click unidirectional bezel, and it's nice and clicky. You can hear there's a nice sound there. There's a tiny bit of kind of back play in the bezel, but it's really not too bad at all. I'm definitely a fan of the bezel and how it looks and feels. But I really think the star of the show with this watch is that glorious dial and hands. They really do go well together. I love, particularly on this version, the orange minute hand, which makes it extra easy to see. But overall, I just think the design of these is lovely. I really like the big loom plots. As you can see in this macro footage, they're quite thick. They really have laid the loom on well. It's BGW9. It's got that lovely cool blue glow of BGW9. Works really, really well indeed. This is definitely my preferred version of this watch, although I am tempted to get the day date one as well. I really like the orange of the hand and the orange on the dial. I think it just gives it a little something extra visually. The case is nicely finished. It's a kind of matte black all round, a slight sheen to it, which I quite like, and they've done a really good job of matching that on the NATO hardware. The crown is screw down as you'd expect. The watch has 100 meters of water resistance, so not nearly as much as the CWC has, but still more than enough for most things. So if I just slip it on wrist, you can see it wears really nicely, even on my fairly small 6¼ inch wrist. So that fairly short lug to lug and the relative thinness of the watch mean that even when it's on the NATO, it kind of hugs the wrist nicely. I think it wears beautifully. And here it is on that Marine National style strap. The orange on the strap I think complements the dial and hands beautifully, and because there's only one layer of fabric between the watch and the wrist, the watch wears even closer to the wrist than it does on the NATO. So let's get to possibly the most important part, the price. This watch goes for $75 or about £60, which I think is an absolute bargain for a watch that looks as good as this one. So those are my thoughts on the WD1980. I think it's great value for money. It's got fantastic specs for the price and a really great look as well. Do let me know what you think in the comments, and please do consider subscribing to the channel for more simple watch reviews.